started, so that's up and running. Get Discord in front of that. Put YouTube over there. Gold, oil, these two major watches for shorts today. I do want to see how crude wants to close. It looks like it might want to push higher. This is how that crude long would potentially look, but I would be careful on any type of longs on crude. Not a big fan of it. Because look at previous day lows all the way over there. If we do, I mean, my only thoughts would be, to target that previous day low. I want to see if edge full, we could use edge full for this. First, I have to find which Google account I'm logged into edge full with. I like doing this every time. Hey, I got it. Second try. Edgeful, guys, it's a pretty cool platform. I'm sure you guys have seen when Marziti went over it, but basically it gives you statistics, right? So we're futures, price action, previous day range, E-minis. Let's check out crude oil. Oh, there we go. I moved it and it loaded. So crude oil previous day's range. Previous day high broken, 76% chance for a green day. Previous day range red day, right? So previous day low broken, there's a 90% chance of continuation. That's why I'm looking for shorts on crude. 90% chance of continuation. And now we could also, can't we go to by weekday? And we could do Monday. 92% chance of continuation for shorts on crude. That's a pretty cool, whatchamacallit, platform. Again, guys, I do apologize. Good morning, everybody. You are going to have to bear with me just slightly while my head's still waking up. So this is crude, previous day range. What else? We got a bunch of stuff we could go through. Weekly open retracement, session range by weekday, overnight range, stats, market session, breakout, market section, correlation, ICT opening retracement. Could check this one out because I'm looking for. Okay, there's the open. NQ did not give me the open that I wanted, or the close, I should say, on the 30-minute. Yeah, look how bearish that was. So ES is a little more bullish on the 30 than NQ. I would look for this sell side liquidity to be hit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, okay, good. That was on a paper. Yo, that freaked me out for a second. I was trying to type sell side liquidity. That thing said, yo, I got you. Oh, man. Wow. Little life flash before my eyes. Let's get edge full back up. I think we were having fun with that. Okay, crude actually looks sort of okay right now. I said I would potentially look for crude on the longs. We are getting some okay buying pressure out of crude too. If I take crude long here, we would go long right here when we break. So we'll take that right there. See if we get filled. And we'd keep a pretty tight stop loss on this. Okay, so filled and crude long. We're going to see how crude wants to work. We do have to be careful because remember that continuation, that percentage for a red day is 92% on edge full. So we want to be careful. Probably look for a scalp on this, right? We're not really going to look for a big move. My whole thing, though, with this long would be I'm taking it due to the fact that the 30-minute... Oh, was it 30-minute basing? Was I on the 5 this whole time? No, the 15-minute was a basing candle. We did just retest the demand zone again. Let's see. I might be... Where's Bookmap? Get Bookmap up there. 34 looks like it might be a better spot for a stop loss. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're going to get a quick little stop out of this here on crude. And if that's the case, we're just going to spectate a little today. Yeah, selling pressure is pretty strong on crude. Buyers are trying to step in here. We do see that the delta is still green on crude, and yet price is trying to push lower. So we got to be a little careful with that. We are hitting this demand zone right now. Hey, good morning, Jack. How's it going? Hope you're all doing good today. Hope you all had a good weekend. Currently in these crude longs, I am still holding because the delta was still bullish, so that's why I'm still holding. Stop losses around over here. I think I want to get Bookmap back up. You guys remember I used to keep it where it was like it was like ESNQ, and then I'd have Bookmap on the left or something. Should I get Bookmap back up there?
Yeah, I like Bookmap.
Yeah, okay. Alright, cool. While I'm doing this, crude's gonna stop me out. We had this area of support right here, 68.50. But, and we do have buying pressure hitting right here, but price is still trying to push lower, even with that buying pressure. Whoa, why would it do that? Why would it do that to me? That's crazy. Good, man, good. Okay, I think we're all set. There we go, crude. Now, if we could start to see a push higher, I'll end up adding, and I'm going to move my stop loss to about that 68.48, but we're going to need to really see some good pressure coming in here. For right now, my stop loss is right over here. So we're still giving it a little room to breathe. I'm still focusing, it's still bullish. Let's get I'll put my equities back up here then. Look at this level up here, 69 even on crude. That would be a pretty nice target. 68.90, look at that. That's right where this imbalance is up here. So I'm going to hold these crude longs. I was also bullish because the 15 looked bullish. So I really need the 15-minute time frame. So look, we have our basing candle. So I need to see this next candle, this candle push higher. And then I need continuation. Now if I could get this candle to push higher, close higher, then I'm going to add to it and we're going to look to continue. If we don't, then I'm just going to stop out, right? 15 is going to push lower and we're no good. I do like the volume is still more bullish than bearish right now on crude. So we're going to stay patient. Only thing is, you know, of course, you got to remember we are a little bit, well, much more bearish. Look at the daily time frame. We're way below previous day low. We're pushing much lower right now. So right now, this is a counter trend trade. I hate counter trend trading, but it's coming off of a demand zone. Buyers were trying to step in. I guess they're getting weak. 15 closes in 7.5 minutes. I'd like to see, you know what it is, buyers are sort of weak, but sellers are sort of weak, right? Sellers haven't really been able to do much either. We came down here, we've been consolidating ever since. We broke this low, tried to push higher. I don't know. Buyers keep failing to push us higher, which is a bit of a red flag, right? We want to see buyers hold. We want to see a strong push up, especially because we're in a long position. We're coming out of demand. Usually we want to see that reaction pretty instantly, right, when we're in that position. So we're going to be patient. Still in Microsoft calls too, those swing calls, nothing new there. Nvidia's dipping right now, weighted index is weak. NQ and ES, where are they at right now? Very weak. To the downside, NQ is much weaker. NQ, ES is a bit stronger. Previous day high on NASDAQ is about to be hit. Still looking at these crudes, guys. I mean, look at the bullish delta coming out of this demand zone. So it'll either hit my stop loss or we're going to go to take profit. It's the only way the market will move. We just got to be patient. And if it hits our stop loss, that's okay. If it hits our target, that's great. Take a look at gold. Is gold doing anything for us? Gold's just selling off like crazy. Any 15-minute imbalances on it. Not seeing anything. Crude again getting a bit weak over here. Really need this area to hold. This level right here, it's 68.49, needs to hold. 68.49. My stop loss is at 44. I almost want to add because the stop loss is so tight, but I'm not going to. We're gonna sort of just wait it out. I'd rather see the 15 close first in my direction, and then I'll add, right? I don't want to prematurely add down here thinking this level's holding, and then that level fails on me, right? Especially because we've been so bearish on crude. Yup, see that? I'm getting weak again, getting near my stop loss. Probably gonna hit it. If I had to guess, we're gonna hit it. The way we just dropped like that. We'll see. We'll see if we could start to hold. I don't know, guys. We're gonna get close here. Nope, look at that selling again. Sellers are trying hard here, guys, on crude. Really need this last 5 minutes to be bullish for my analysis of a bull move from this demand zone to be right. Without that, we're most likely going to fail. Alright, there's my stop loss. It just triggered my stop. I wonder if it's going to bounce from here. I'm not going to get back in. That was our one off of that demand zone, so we're sort of done on that right now. Let's see. Gold selling off still too. Gold near an FOMC high from a long time ago. So you guys see how NASDAQ took out that previous day high and filled this little gap it made from that open. ES isn't near that high yet. ES isn't even close. Actually, no, ES is that previous day high. Did not have that marked out. Hey. Telling y'all, I woke up on the wrong side of the bed type of day today. VIX is trying to push higher, which is bearish. Oh my god, equities are weak as fudge right now. If anything, I'd look for shorts on NQ. Because it's so much weaker. Let's see. Get NASDAQ up on here. NASDAQ's, it's always a little tougher to read than ES when it comes to bookmap, and the reason for that is because it's got a lot more volatility, it's got a lot more volume in it, so we see a lot of extra levels like these, where something like crude, ES, it's sort of just, you know, it's a way more simple to read than something like NQ. I'm watching this 60-45 level on ES, area of resistance right there. sort of want to take this with that area of resistance. Short, yeah. Let's see. But let's just wait a minute. I'd much rather let this 5 close. Let's see how's the 15 looking. So 15 closes in a minute and a half. I'll let the 15 close. But ES is looking good to the downside. We don't have much support here. Yeah, look at that. Nice. See if we get in a move on this. Nice, there we go. There we go, there we go. Nice little drop there. I'm gonna get out for a scalp. Small moves, there we go. Nice little push again. Where's my volume? What time frame on Bookmap do you like? You know, it's funny, I don't really use time frames on Bookmap. It's always changing. It sort of is more of a volume analysis tool, less of a time frame analysis tool. Wow, look at that selling pressure that just came in there. Better chance for it to continue than for it to not continue. But we're gonna wait, because now NQ is coming into an area of interest. We have any demand zones down here? If we don't, we're gonna run to the downside some more. Yeah. And I saw that selling pressure up there in ES looked good. Look at that go. It's a new 15-minute time frame now too. If we could get short somewhere over here, that would be great on ES. We'll have to see. 60-40 maybe. We'll look for a short on ES. That's some crazy selling right there. We saw NASDAQ was much weaker. VIX pushing higher, which is bearish. Let's see if we can mark out some pivots. If we don't have any supply and demand, we look for pivots. We got a pivot here. We have that open over here, so I'm going to mark that with a gap, right? So that's what we're waiting on. Those are targets, those are areas where we might turn around. 3 minute, yeah, I mean, I know if you look down here, it says like 922, 942, 944, 946, but sometimes I'm zooming in on it, sometimes I'm zooming out on it, so it is always changing. And you could also use the time slices as well and pick which, how much worth of time information you want. How much information you want. You get what I'm saying. Crazy, guys. I cannot talk today. Let alone trade. No, I'm just playing. We'll see. Yes, stacking up on those shorts again. Gotta be careful on our entry, though. We don't want to try to short the lows, but we also don't want to go long. Looking at these pivots over here. 15 minute. Now ES is weaker on the 15 than NQ. Just on this little pullback though. NQ is in a broken supply zone, which I use those as demand, right? Now it broke that supply zone yesterday though. Well, really a while ago. But it was a big area of interest. Big AOI. Let's see. That's a big seller right there. Look for potential shorts on ES for a scalp lower. Gotta be careful. We do have now VIX at a key level as well. What did I say? 60-40 before for a potential short on ES? We'll see. These buyers trying to step in here. Looking a little weak. I don't know, man. I'd sort of want to try a short here. The stop loss like right up top. Looking for momentum. That way if it does die down and pop up, I'm just right out. Yeah, it looks like it's going to try to push me out. Let's see. Really want to see that selling pressure continue here. There we go, nice. This is what I was looking at. Sweet, sweet, sweet. There we go. Let's see. Let's get out there. Because, yeah, you see how we keep pushing lower, getting weak. Keep pushing lower, getting weak. Got to be a little careful on this. Give me one more drop and I'm going to get out. Struggling. Hate that struggle there, guys. Hate that struggle. Let's see. 36 seconds left. Really need this drop. Sellers are getting weak right now, though. Buyers are weak, too. Very difficult, very difficult. A lot of people probably going to be trying to chase this lower. Because sellers are weak, I'm probably going to exit this. Yep, buyers starting to pick up there. I'm going to get out right there. Not even worth it. Damn. It gave us a little scalp at first, but it was just lacking that continuation. Oh, I don't know. If we could break through 35, create new order, sell, stop. Yeah, this craziness. Because NQ looks good to the bear side. You know what I'm saying? It's just tough here. It's real tough here. I guess my biggest problem is I didn't really have a full analysis of ES and Q, so I don't really know if we're near an area of interest. I don't know if we're hitting a key level or anything on ES that should be supporting us. And because of that, it's sort of difficult to be in any type of position, because I don't know if I'm trying to short it where we're at support or vice versa. But the sellers getting weak here is just a huge red flag. NQ's been bearish. Weighted index is still bearish. Probably better off taking an NQ short. But ES is about a stop out real there. Alright. Choppy market, it happens. Crude oil popping for some reason. It is what it is. We got, let's see, gold hitting this fair value gap right here. It's all mindset, guys. It's all mindset. Said today, I feel like woke up on the wrong side of bed type of deal. And I'm just been crappy. That's alright. That's alright. Because then what you do is you recognize it, and you say, okay, I'm done for the day. You can't lose if you don't trade. Just gotta have good discipline. Are you in a trade cap? Trade ES9Q, my manager. Yes, sir. What's going on? What's going on, Tyler? What's going on, Top Secret 11? I'm so sorry, guys. I just saw your messages there now. Yeah, let me do a quick analysis, quick breakdown on ES. Okay, so this is the next area of interest I see on the hourly. I'm looking at this area. It's like this was sort of, so this is a good example of a bad example, right? This was a basing candle, we had a push higher, and we had some continuation. Arguable. Everything's always arguable. However, this was very small. This zone's very small compared to a different zone. The push higher is very little. It's only about a 4 or 5 point move. This is a poor zone. Is it going to work as an area of interest? Maybe. Could. So that's another zone on ES. And Q, let's see. Again, and Q also, though. Liquidity zone 121. 121. Yeah, oh yeah, this low right over here. Yeah, that'd be pretty clean, dude. If we get down to there on NQ, that'd be wild. We haven't really created a supply zone up here for the sell-off. I guess on the 45-minute and the 45-minute right here. And then the 3-hour right here if we want to continue. But remember, the 3-hour has 2 hours to close. The hourly closes in 5 minutes, 30-minute closes in 5 minutes, 15 closes in 5 minutes. Weighted index is selling off. I mean, that alone should have been my key to go short on NASDAQ. But again, guys, if your mindset's not right, if you don't feel, you slept wrong, you feel like crap, whatever the case may be, it's going to affect your trading, period. You could be the best trader in the world. If you don't have the discipline or the mindset to say, hey, okay, I know I'm not in the right mind frame to do this or trade right now, you're just going to keep losing. You're going to find ruts. It's not going to be okay. Let's see. I guess you know what it is. VIX is at a key level 2, which we could also reverse at. Now we're making divergence. Now we're in an area of interest. Now I'm definitely not taking any trades till I get that hourly, 15-minute, or 30-minute close. What's gold and crude doing? Crude I wanted to short around 69 even, so I'll keep an eye on crude for a short up here. Damn, look at that gold, that 5-minute imbalance off of that broken zone. Would have been clean. The reason we're looking for that on gold to continue. Oh look, edge full for the indicators. That's cool. But that is why, by the way. So look at crude. Crude is way below its previous day low. And crude is all the way up here. Let me make sure I'm right with that. Yeah, right up here. And on Edgeful is a statistic platform. Let's go to high and low by weekday. No, I think it was open range. Intraday range window. No, which one is it? Previous day's range. I'm new on Edgeful. Crude oil, previous day's range, previous day close to close candle, right? Previous day low broken, so the previous day low was broken on crude. There's a 92% chance of a red day on crude now. How crazy of a statistic is that? So because of that 92% chance it'll continue, that's why I want to look for crude shorts. The ES and NQ still trying to push lower. That's going to be the ES dump. No support here. That looks good for ES to continue lower. But I don't know, I'd just be patient. It started to get choppy. If it starts to get choppy, no reason to try to force it. The selling pressure's starting to pick up again. But definitely struggling. Definitely struggling. We'd want to see, so we see the negative 238, negative 200 delta, but we weren't getting big volume bubbles with it, right? So we weren't getting strong selling pressure with it. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Don't forget, guys, too, if you do want to get started on like a futures account, but you don't want to risk that much of your own capital, you get started with something like Apex Trader Funding. Right now, if you use code Bullishbrs, the 50K accounts are only priced at $35 for the eval. So great price. I think they are still running the sale for $85 for the lifetime funded fee if you pass the eval. So that's really cool too. So guys, definitely check that out. Apex Trader Funding, use code Bullishbrs to get the best running sale. Because even right now, I think if you go on their website, it doesn't have a sale running, but if you put that code in at checkout, it punches it through for you. Look at that again. We're getting choppy. We're getting choppy on ES. We weren't getting big volume bubbles on it. If we're getting chopped, stay out. Gotta stay away. So it's like the crude analysis would have worked out to a point, right? Now, you guys know me, and I like a good risk to reward on my trades. If I took, let's say I took this demand trade and I kept my stop loss at the low of the demand, I really wouldn't be dealing with that good of a risk to reward. About 2 to 1, I'm not a big fan of that. When I was looking for the setups before, I was looking for tighter moves, looking for tighter setups. Obviously, they didn't work out, so that's okay. That's sort of the risk of having higher risk to reward trade setups. Is sometimes they do have a lower chance of hitting. And the reason I say sometimes is because statistically, a 1-to-1 has a higher percent chance of hitting than a 4-to-1, than a 3-to-1. Because I guess in all reality is if I was taking this short, this rectangle short right here, this is an imbalance, and I wanted to target the next low, which I will because we're in a bearish day, that's great. This is a 6-to-1 risk to reward. Great setup. Looks good. Took this pivot out too before we hit it. Okay, great. Looks great. Okay, well, why would a 1-to-1 statistically have a higher chance of hitting? Well, because if you're at a 1-to-1 on this trade, well, now you're only targeting that. That has a way higher chance of rejecting it and hitting real quick, doesn't it? It doesn't have versus even something like this. So I guess that's why they say, a 1-to-1 statistically will have a better chance of hitting your target because it's obviously going to hit your 1-to-1 before it hits a 2-to-1, before it hits a 3-to-1. Sort of how numbers work. But what do I know? Look at all the buying pressure starting to build up here on ES. Need to break this consolidation 100%. 100%. If ES can't break this consolidation lower, we might push up. But we'll have to see. I would look for NQ to possibly break that level in reverse and ES to hold these levels. If ES breaks these levels, why would that one? Oh. If ES could break these levels too, we probably are going to go and continue lower. Gold back up in this fair value gap. So again, if I took this for a 5-to-1, that wouldn't have hit. But if I took it for a 1-to-1, that would have hit. A 2-to-1 would have hit too. So I suppose, right, if we do want to be a bit more careful, a bit more aggressive in the sense that we want that higher win rate, which is great, right? There's really nothing wrong with that. We do want a higher win rate. But, if you take win rate versus risk to reward ratio, they could really balance each other out, or you could really use both of them to your advantage. If you guys want to see anything, let me know. Bookmap, if you want to see NASDAQ, crude, gold, ES, whatever you guys want to do or see. Sort of wish I took this short on ES because this short on ES around 60.45, guys, We had a really big sell iceberg back then. What is it? 60, 40. Oh, this is NASDAQ. Look up here. 60.45. So 60.45 level. Look at the strong seller. 1900 positive delta underwater. Oh, another 1300, another 1100. So all those buyers trapped because we rejected that level. That would have been a real nice clean sign to short this zone right there. And that's sort of how I use Bookmap along with my zones, right? I want to see confirmation of it. I want to see a reaction. Gotta be patient. If you guys got any questions, you know what it is? I hate it when it's too quiet for too long, and I do apologize for that. If you guys want it quiet for longer, great, let's get it. But I want to know, guys, what are you guys trading, right? I want to know how you guys are doing. I want to know if you guys took any trades, if you guys marked out any zones yet, any levels yet. Has price reacted to your levels yet? What's going on? Talk to me, guys. Let me know in the main chat if you want. Still got that divergence, and ES is struggling to break that low. It does look like it wants to break it, though. That's a big sell bubble again, right? Before we were talking about how we weren't getting bigger sell bubbles. Now we are getting a bigger sell bubble. And those bubbles sort of show if we were looking at like a level 2 or a time in sales or something. There's that ES break-in coming. 29 would probably be potential next target lower. Yo, it looks ready to break, guys. It's holding, though. Market said, I don't care what I look like. Oh. A lot of selling. A lot of selling. Still trying to hold. VIX pushing lower, which is bullish, but struggling to push lower. Crude oil struggling to push higher. Now we wait for a reaction, right? We don't get in short here anticipating a breakout, or else what happens, you try to go short here and the market pulls back on you. NQ finding a little bit of buying pressure. So now I would be worried about a breakout on ES, because it's like, why is ES breaking lower while NQ isn't? There we go. If I would like to see a break lower on ES and a pop on the VIX. There's the break on ES. Nice. Nice, there we go. So 29 might be a possible target. But I'd really be careful. Looks good. There we go. So close to that target. One more push and it's got it. Very close. Would like to see NASDAQ flip red here too, but the weighted index is trying to push green right now. Really need VIX to push higher.
Hey Kevin.
Hey!
I think the NQ just completed a right shoulder, and it's back up to the open. Well, I'm open anyway.
Yeah, ES failed that 29. That's tough. Let's see. Cool. Guys, don't forget, check out my coaching website, tradingpioneers.net. You could book a coaching session. You could subscribe to. I'm trying to put together like a not an email list per se, but just some educational PDFs and stuff for you guys, right? So when you subscribe to it, I want to send you guys like an automated it's like an automated PDF, like a basics, right? Where it gives you a link to Bookmap. It shows you different savings you could have on Apex Trader, benefits of using supply and demand, ICT concepts, terms, risk management tips and tricks, all types of stuff. So definitely check that out. tradingpioneers.net. Take a look at crude, taking a look at gold. Very choppy. We see that gold's trying to push lower. Also off of that area of interest again. I'm going to keep this level right here. This was an FOMC high from a long time ago on gold. Yes, finding support under us. The question is, does the support want to hold, or are we going to end up folding again? Right now, it's sort of looking more bullish because of the NASDAQ and because the VIX is pushing lower. So definitely a tough spot right now. I'd consider a long here. Essentially, I would like to see a break above that level. And then we could put our stop loss to like there. Getting a little weak up here. That's crazy. Bitcoin above 82,000. Okay, there's ES. Perfect. Nice. Very nice. There we go. See that? Patience. Market got choppy. We stayed patient. I did not get filled on this long trade. After those first two minor L's, I recognized that, today's just not my day. My mindset's not there right now. Let me just wait. Let me call it a day. Rather play it safe. Ooh, big pullback. Was it a pullback to give us an entry, though? Sort of looked like it. But we're gonna wait.
Could be 21174.
21174. You're long 21174?
No, I got out for a small loss. And,
okay.
Writing some notes.
Gotcha.
But that's a potential right, sort of, what would you call it? A secondary right shoulder at 21174.
What time frame? Like a 1 minute? I'm glad I did.
You're not gonna like it when I say 1 second.
This is 15 second. Listen, I'm not a big fan of those lower time frames. You guys know that, but I'm also not a hater on other indicators and traders and strategies. If something works for you, you're comfortable with it, you're getting consistent with it, it's a style that suits you, that again you're comfortable with, that you could work around and work with, then I 100,000% support it.
I think we're going to end up down for the day because what we've done is come back to the close of Trump's election day.
Did we? Is that where we're at right now?
On NVIDIA. No.
Oh. Oh, so you're saying the equities are going to call it it's reversal time. I got you. Yeah. Yo, guys, give me 1 minute. I'm back, and I would probably take these longs. Let's see. If I could get a entry, if it pulls back one more time for an entry for me, I would take it. I don't think it will. All right. It might. Sort of looks like it. How'd the 15 close? Maybe I would wait for the 30 at this point. We were already so patient. What's another 5 more minutes? These bears ain't going out without a fight, guys. Careful on any positions right now.
Hey, Kevin, my second thesis would be to go short at 21240 if we get up there.
Short at 21240. Oh, yeah, I like that one too.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that as well.
The question is, if we could get back up there, does that mean the buying momentum is going to be that strong that we should reconsider at that point? Right? Because if we get up there without chopping our way up there, if we just shoot straight up, and we have momentum and volume behind us, we might have to flip that thesis. I'm looking for a possible entry long on ES here.
Yeah, I want to see how we react there.
For
before
sure.
pulling the trigger.
100%. 100%. I agree. Edge full. I made it out of clay. And when it's
But it is my area of interest that I'm watching.
Cool. Yeah, I had the same one. That was the gap, right? The gap that we made?
It's like right in the middle of it. Yes, sir.
Yup, nice. Yeah, I have that level too. That falls in line with my, what's it called? Supply turning into demand turning into supply. So usually when I see a gap, I'll see that gap and I'll look for us to find support within it. So because we dove right through it, I would look for us to retest it and go short. Now what I see, a few things, right? I see we have a 15-minute, this is a 15-minute time frame. We have a 15-minute imbalance, which is a fair value gap from here to here, which lines up with this gap. Now I want to look at the 5-minute. Okay, bingo. Now I found a 5-minute fair value gap too. Now I found my short entry on NQ. Possibly. We'll have to see how we react. What'd you say, 21,240?
That's correct.
All right. We'll see. It's going to be close. It's going to be tough, and it's going to be close, and a big thing is, what was he going to say? Adrian, don't take profit. A big thing is we're still above that previous, no, we're not above previous day high, right. So we took out previous day high. Previous day low is down here. Beautiful. Did we take previous day low out yet? We didn't. Okay, awesome. Great. Now I want to use edge full. Marzita, you in here? I think he is. He's on mute though. I wanted to see if there's a way to see if by days range, if there was a way to see if we take out both high and low. This is so cool. Edge full is so cool looking. I gotta figure out. Don't download edge full yet. I gotta see if we could get a not affiliate. Obviously we can affiliate with them, but a what's it called? A discount link for you guys. Would much rather give you guys a nice discount. All right, what's in play? Let's see this. Just like Apex, just like Bookmap, I try to get you guys with the best sales. Bookmap 20%. All they could offer me was 20% off the first month for you guys when you use Bullishbrs, which, alright, better than nothing. What else? I tried to see if they could do something off the lifetime one, because that's a big one and that's a good one, but they were like, oh no, we can only do off the first month, blah blah blah. Is that alright? Sure. Obviously, Apex, that one gives you the instant 71% off regardless. So gap down. What are we looking for here? Streaks, 5-day gap down, not filled. This is pretty cool. It gives you futures, crude oil. Opening range break size, opening range break low, high. This is oil though, so let's bring up NASDAQ. Gap status filled. Yo, that's so, it even tells you if it filled the gap or not. Gap up stats, filled, not filled. Let's see. Okay, yeah, here we go. Streaks, breakout, last 5 opening range break results. Breakout, double break. Initial balance forming. Let's see, I'm gonna zoom this out a little bit. Average daily range. Respected, respected, exceeded, exceeded, respected. Okay. Not really giving me, I'm more of a previous day high, previous day low trend type of deal. Gap fill, fair value gaps, that's interesting. Total bullish for, that's crazy. It really keeps track of all of them, huh? Let's see, where's bearish? Let's look for bearish fair value gaps. Here, bearish fair value gaps, 51%. Guys, 50-50 on fair value gaps. I hate that. But it doesn't, what time frame is this? Is it not letting me do time frames? Oh, 15-minute, perfect. All right, let's check 5 minutes, going to be even worse. Guaranteed, it's going to be like 40%. Yeah, 38, 36, that's hilarious. Careful with those fair value gaps, guys. Now, what I would like to know is the 15-minute fair value gaps that line up within the 5-minute fair value gaps and vice versa. Those are the ones that I go for. That's what I'd like to see on Edgefold. That would be pretty cool. I emailed them. I asked them if we could do some type of, what's it called? Webinar or something. Let's see. Staying patient. Crude chopping around. Gold chopping around.
Good buying pressure on the NQ in the 5 minute.
What'd you say? Oh, good buying pressure on the 5 on crude? On NASDAQ?
On NQ.
Yeah.
Sorry, yes, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I see that. Definitely, for sure, for sure. I like this level up here, sitting alone, 21,200. That's right where my fair value gap is. So yes, good buying pressure. But do we really want to reverse? Or, ooh, VIX is hitting that previous day high. Would like to see it consolidate and reverse too. Let's get rid of this on ES is chopping. We did just have divergence. ES made a new low of day. NASDAQ didn't make a new low of day. So I'm still looking for shorts around 21,216. I know you. What'd you guys say before? 21,240? Or 220?
Yeah, 240.
240. So you know what? Maybe I'll look for like 26-ish. Do we have anything at 240? I don't see anything at 240 right now on Bookmap. Oh, a little bit of a level just popped up recently. But other than that, I don't really see much on Bookmap right now. So we're just going to have to see. Yeah, Edgefold is pretty cool. I like Edgefold so far. It's like my first time really playing around with it. But, I really want to see if there's a way to see, you know, the probability of a fair value gap with a 5-minute and 15-minute, right? Like time frame 15 plus 5. Now I know they don't all overlap, so it's really going to be a lower statistical, you know, it's going to run it against a lot less. But I don't know, I want to see. That'd be really cool. Could also do a date range. We'll knock it down to 3 months. Realistically, sometimes what I like to do is I'll knock it down. Maybe we'll do 1 month and see recently how have we been reacting. Look at this. Well, in the past month, bearish fair value gaps, 72% unmitigated, which means they were not broken through. Now we're talking 5-minute. Now we're not talking. I wonder about the 30-minute. 30-minute has an even higher percentage. So probably going to be looking for that 15. Gotta be careful though with the 15, because the 15-minute stop loss would be way up here. So we'll see how we react when we come up here on NASDAQ. Getting some buying pressure. Remember, guys, what I said. I said, if we get some good buying pressure coming into it, maybe we shouldn't look for shorts, right? Maybe we should be taking the longs going into that. But we're going to wait. We're going to wait and see. Low-key sort of want to go long. Not going to, though, because we've been pretty strong to the downside so far today. And I'd really like to see... Oh yeah, Edgeful, I want to see if we get that double break, a previous day high-low. Opening stats, maybe? I don't think so. It's cool that they show you like a breakdown of what they mean by it. Sheesh, Jeremy's got 100% win rate from his callouts from Thursday's watch list that we did together. That's crazy. Oh, we could even do by volume. That's interesting. What can we do with volume? Range equals high of day equals low of day. Well, I know what average range is. Not really volume. Volume trends. No. Scalper? No, we'll just go back to the price action. Green and red days by weekday. Interesting, interesting. Let's check Mondays, 75% green. That's the past month. Let's check the past 3 months or 6 months. Wow. Monday statistically has a much higher chance of being green in the past 6 months. NQ green and red days by weekday. Previous close to close. So it's 77% chance we go back bullish.
Oh, okay.
That's quite the stat. Let's see. Look at this heavy level up here, 21,250. 21,250. Right up here. Previous day high. VIX trying to push back higher, which is bearish. It's trying to reject that previous day high. We'll see, guys. We'll see. Definitely looking for shorts, possibly on NQ around 21,227. Trying to figure it out. Oh man, guys. Wow. Guys, if there are any other platforms you ever want me to cover that I haven't covered before, or anything in general, right? Let me know. You know, it'll pique my interest, and I'll get into it, and I'll figure it out for you, and we'll be able to break it down for you. You know, Edgeful is something new, getting into or breaking it down. Once you have X amount of experience with the market, you're sort of able to learn new things a lot easier. When you're still on that newer basis, it's still a lot more difficult because it's a lot more difficult because you know you haven't learned your baseline of trading yet. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so we're pushing higher, hitting the 5-minute fair value gap, close to the 15. We didn't hit the 5 yet on NQ. Here's that buying pressure. Remember though, 77% chance of going bullish. That's pretty wild. This was a strong move. I said over here, maybe we should be long. Oh boy. We're gonna wait now, because now it's too strong to go short now. I sort of want to try it because we're hesitating here. But I don't want to get in short here and then have it pop again on me. So we're going to wait a minute, see how we react. Make sure my volume's working so you guys could hear if I get in a trade or not. Because I don't know why. It's always hit or miss. I don't know why. I go into my settings and it's there, it's active, it should be working. I go into my settings and it's not active. I don't know. 30 seconds left on the 5-minute. Very strong 5. We're staying patient. Nice. Yeah, look at that. Sig took some longs. Good job, Sig. Love it. Signet. Sig's net. Being patient here. 15 seconds right here is crucial. If we just push higher and continue, then this is validated buying pressure. If we do start to fail, I will look for those shorts. It's like, you know what it is? It's because the 5 and 15 are lined up with each other that I would want to try these shorts. But that 5 was just pretty bullish. I don't want to be jumping in shorts right now. I want to see if we want to gun for the high one more time. Maybe get a fill over here or something. There we go. And again, we could even still wait for the 5 to close. Because now if this 5 wants to go bullish and continue higher, then we don't want to be short right now. I said watch this buying pressure. We could have been long this whole time. We could have been running up right now. 77% chance of it closing green. Listen, if we flip here and we do go green, and that 77% chance thing was legit, I'm going to use edge full like crazy in our pre-market preps. Like, we're going to be using that. Because statistics, stats, probabilities, that plays into our trading. Hugely. I do like that VIX has been consolidating on this push higher. I don't like that VIX has been consolidating on this push higher. A weak VIX is a stronger market. So we're going to let this 5 close. We're going to look at the 15 closes soon too. We'll let the 5 close maybe. We'll see. We're hitting, this is a 1-minute imbalance right here. Maybe if this 1 minute sells us off outside of, below this 1, I'll grab a short. 4 seconds left, it's gonna have to do it right now. Did not. I'm going to try shorts on NQ there, guys. So I'm in an NQ short. I know it's a little premature. Stop loss over here at 42. 45, I should say. Again, I know I'm sort of a little early on this, so if it does stop me out, it stops me out, and I'll just get a re-entry and probably look for a long entry if it ends up stopping me out. But right now we are short 1 NQ contract. I'm looking for that previous day low to be hit. But right now, buying pressure came in. Nvidia's pushing higher with strength, which is a huge red flag on these shorts right now. Remember, that 5 was just very bullish. Weighted index also looks very bullish right now, spiking higher. Market's been bullish in general lately, so that 70% probably is going to work out. So we're going to be patient. We're just going to wait. Gotta at least let this candle close. ES at VWAP. Would like to see ES reject. That would help the NQ to reject as well. Want to see both of them try to trend back together lower. But right now, look at that momentum. I should have listened to myself on taking longs down here. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Minute 20 left. Close to my stop. Hasn't hit it yet. It's certainly getting close. I like this 21,250 area up here is very heavy. But it's pretty close to my stop loss. Is at 42.50. Buyers stepping in one more time, and then I'm going to get stopped out. 43 seconds left. We're close to my stop. There's 40. If we could reject back below 35, great. If not, again, it's probably just going to stop me out. And that's alright. Because if it stops me out at this point, I'll look for that momentum. And again, we'll flip it. We'll look long. That 77% chance of going long. Okay, we'll play those odds. The 15 still doesn't close for a little bit. I'm staying patient here. Still hasn't hit my stop loss. But I'm sure that's going to happen like right now. Yeah. Alright, so we're stopped out of NQ shorts. I hate to be an I told you so, especially to myself, because I told myself so. But, yeah, it happens. It happens, it happens, it happens. It might reject here. There's that 240. We could try one more short here with a stop above near that 250. Because we want to look for that to work as resistance in our area of interest. But once that does fail, again, we're probably going to be flipping this looking for longs. Right now, we are back in the shorts. We're staying patient. We're seeing how we want to react to this level of resistance up here and this level of resistance over here at 240. Buyers have had the momentum, the past little run up here, so we got to be real careful. I wanted to see the VIX push higher, which is bearish. But we're really not getting that at the moment. Yeah. Not looking good on the shorts here, guys. That momentum is clearly to the upside right now. So 250 is my hard stop. NQ does look like it wants to run through it. Right above VWAP. It would be great if we could push back lower and the 15 wanted to close somewhere lower. But it doesn't really matter what could be great when it comes to the market, you know? The market's like, hey, tell me what could be great so I could do the opposite. There we go. That's a nice reaction. 3 minutes left on the 5. I would want to see continuation. I might turn this into a... we'll see. How's ES bookmap looking? Would really need to see us push lower here, guys. Nice. So far, so good. Staying patient. Really waiting for that 15 to close. For the 15 to close bearish, we'd really need a nice reaction just like that. Beautiful. Huge. Huge. Oh, we're in this bullish fair value gap. Now we do have to be very careful. Will we break it? Will we hold it? I'm going to get out. I'm going to get out. Let me see if it gives me one more drop, because that volume is pretty dead down here. Back in it. I want to see how we react to it. This volume's sort of not the strongest. Give me a break. Give me a break through it. Break right through it. Struggling bad. I almost want to flip this along at this point. Let's wait, let's see. Yeah, we're still struggling in the zone to push below it. Come on, NASDAQ, give me a break. Strong break. Minute 28 left. I'm gonna get out right there, guys. I don't think it's worth it to try to hold something like that. If we do, oh yeah, if we do get that break lower, that was a pretty great re-entry. Made back what we lost and then some, right? So we risked 1 R, and we just took that for 2.5 R, so pretty good. If the 15 does give us a good close, I don't know, we'll have to see. I might wait for a retest of this broken fair value gap again on the 5. So we mitigated this 5-minute. Remember, there's a 68% chance. You know, that's pretty funny too, guys. We could use the percent chance of it getting mitigated to our favor, right? Usually say, oh, what do you think of Jigsaw? I haven't used Jigsaw yet. I could probably get into Jigsaw. I know Signet uses Jigsaw. He loves it. I use Bookmap with the delta and footprint charts. I know Jigsaw is also very footprint oriented. 5 seconds left. If we get this close, I'll look for a short right up in here. That's tough, man. We'll see. Like 2120 would be my re-entry shorts. Weighted index weakness. Definitely looking for more downside. Yeah, Vic's trying to push higher again. I'm gonna try a short on NQ. If we push higher a little bit, I'll get filled short. Just want to be a little careful, actually. $21,216 area is my re-entry short. Try it there. I'll try it there. Getting some volatility kicking in. Short NQ. Really want to see previous day low get taken out.
Hey, Kevin, that would make sense. That's a measured move down to the previous low.
Gotcha. Yeah, so that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for right now. I was hoping for a 2120 re-entry, so I keep my stop loss somewhat over here. So that's where I'll keep my stop loss. We'll play it a little safe. Just don't want to, again, I just really don't want to be counter trend trading in the sense that, yes, we were more bearish today, so great, let's trade with that. But that 77% closing bullish on a Monday is pretty crazy of a statistic.
But bearing in mind how bullish we've been recently, then probability would be on the downside.
That's very true too, right? But you also don't want to say, oh, well, we've been so bullish lately, it's about time we sell off, and you try to sell every dip, because then you're going to be counter trend trading, right? The trend's not really over till the fat lady sings. But no, I get what you're saying too, 100%, right? We got that rejection today. Nice, there we go, beautiful. We should expect some type of reaction continuation today as well. I'm gonna scalp this. I'm gonna get out of this one. I'm not liking it to the down. It's funny, I'm still short. I still would like it to the downside, but each time sellers do try to step in, buyers are trying their best to hold it. And I just don't want to, I don't know, man. 15 looked bearish. I guess we'll be patient.
Gunbot says sell.
What was that?
I've been using this interesting indicator called Gunbot.
Oh yeah? How is
It's
it?
like a little, it's like a little AI buddy.
That's cool. Come on, NQ. Let's break that previous 15-minute low. That's what I want. If we could break previous 15-minute low on NQ, I would love to see a strong break below it. Got a minute left in the 5. Buyers are trying to step back in. Gonna wait here on NQ. Want to see weakness. Weighted index is still pretty weak too. Trying to hold though, trying to make a higher low. Gotta be careful. 52 seconds left. NQ just hit POC and bounced. Okay, interesting. Point of control. Yeah, I don't like the buying volume coming in here. I did get back in the shorts again. But, not a big fan of how this 5 is lining up. We're gonna let it close, though. $18 seconds left. Yellow line on bookmap is POC. Yes. Yeah, you could add POC to your chart on bookmap really easily. Yeah, there's the buying pressure again. I should add point of control up on here. I bet that would be a big help. Alright, give me a drop so I could get out of this. This would be, right? I said I wanted a re-entry of this fair value gap. Like a retest of that fair value gap. So let's see how we react to it. Okay, got a little bit of a reaction. There we go. That's what I want to see. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, there's this Instagram trader. That's what I'm gonna call them now. And whenever the move goes in his direction, he's like this close to the microphone, and he just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. He just keeps saying beautiful. Again, I'm not a hater. It's just pretty funny. It's definitely beautiful when the market moves in your favor. That's for sure. Nice. That retest entry would have been golden, pony boy. Love that. But I'm still a little concerned on these shorts. So I'm going to get out if we get one more drop. If the weighted index looks weak, if Nvidia could sell off, I'll keep an eye on those, but Bookmap's telling me we might be trying to hold here. We don't really have any levels to target to the downside right now. Yeah, weighted index is trying to hold bullish. If we get one more little dip, I'll get out. I'll get out right there. Not worth it. I don't like it to the downside, guys. Let's call it there on those shorts. We could always re-enter when the 5 closes. Look at crude. Did not give us our short entry. Gold. This short entry would have worked out pretty well, but it is what it is. You know, we can't get them all. Depending how this 5 closes, I'd probably consider getting back in a short. But if this 5 goes long, strong, then we're just done for the day on that. I'm looking at this buying pressure up here, and I'm wondering if these guys are the trapped ones. But we're gonna wait. 21,250 still pretty strong on NQ. Is crude gonna continue? Probably. Gold's continuing. Gold's got a pretty heavy level here. 2620 even. Like to see how we react to that. Everyone watch out for take profit traders prop from they suck. Oh no, what happened? What happened? Gold trying to hold this level right here. It did hit 2620. It hit it and then it bounced. Damn, NASDAQ. Oh yeah, POC, let's get point of control up there. Should be as simple as 1, 2, 3. No, I'm just kidding. I know where they are. I know where it is. I thought it was over here. I'll get into it. I'll figure it out. It's been a while since I used any of that stuff. Not looking for any shorts on ESNQ. Alright guys, I'm going to wrap the stream up there. Price action was pretty wonky today. Not the best or cleanest action. We had a nice move to the downside this morning till about 10. Then we just sort of chopped our way higher. Hope you guys have a great day. Let me know if you guys need anything. Take care. Any questions, hit me up. You could always find me on Instagram, kevin.futures, or Bullishbrs. You message either one of those and I'm going to answer. Take care, everybody. Have a great day.
You too, man.
For sure.